good morning and happy birthday to me. It is my birthday, 26th of August 2025, and I am in Helmsley. Today I am going to try and do the St Aelred's Pilgrim way, which starts here in Helmsley, 41 miles. I'm going to have to add a couple of miles because I'm a bit older than 41. I like to run my age on my birthday. It's a route that joins 9 different churches in the area, starting here in Helmsley with All Saints Church. I'll try and learn the name of the others as I go. Yes, it's going to loop around different places that I know, but hopefully on some new trails that I don't know, and I can't think of a better way to spend my birthday. Here we go. Okay, 3 miles in, and I am coming through what appears to be Pheasant Alley. So many birds, the dogs would love it. Yeah, I've also just come, I don't think you can see it. Oh no, there's a little river thing running down the bottom. Not been on this path before. It's quite nice. So other than all the birds. Yeah, so it's been nice so far, a bit of track, a bit of fields. It's just started to rain, so hopefully it's not going to last too long. And there's been quite a bit of just gradual up, but I'm just taking it steady today because it's my birthday. So I'm just plodding on. I've got the whole day, yeah, I've only missed one sign just because I wasn't paying attention. Well, I was, just not to the signs. So yeah, a tiny detour, but it's all good because I'm going to have to add on a couple of miles at the end anyway. So if I had a little quarter mile here and there throughout the day, I won't have so much to do at the end. Yeah, quite enjoying it. I quite like having a birthday run and then birthday tea to look forward to this evening. These birds are quicker than me, that's a bit sad. Again, so 5.5 miles done. I think the first church is second church of the route is at about 6 or 7 miles, I can't remember now. So that should be coming up fairly soon. It's so lovely, this route. Had to go through a field of horses and some sheep, but they just all ignored me, which is fine. No stiles so far, just gates. Really well waymarked so far if you keep your eye out for them. So I'll maybe share the link to the website in the description of this video, because it's quite a nice route for anyone who might fancy it, though I'm only 5.5 miles in, so I may change my mind. I can see ahead a bull in field sign, which usually isn't accurate, but they still freak me out a little bit. So yeah, not been on this path before. Some quite nice views. Already started snacking. Yeah, so here we go. We've got a bowling field, and then these are the waymarkers, which are fairly regular. So I've just gone through a farmyard as well. There's a sheepdog rounding up some sheep, which was cool. Yeah, just really enjoying doing some new trails, because I do a lot of trails around here, so it's nice to try some new ones. Yeah, and it's drizzled a little bit, but otherwise pretty nice temperature. I am enjoying myself. Who wouldn't be? Okay, so I've just been to St Mary Magdalene Church, which is at Eastmoor or something. I've just picked up a little passport and a guidebook and left some pennies. You can stamp it at each of the churches, but I don't think I'll be back in Helmsley before it closes, so I'll get as many as I can. So yeah, it's now proper raining. It wasn't when I went in, it is now. So I might just grab my raincoat. I'll see how it goes. That church was really sweet, and they had a little cooler box with some water and cups, and a little visitor book which I signed. So yeah, quite nice. So yeah, I think I might put my raincoat on and I'll check in again later. So I've done just shy of 7 miles so far. I've just come up to 10 miles, and it's so beautiful up here. I've not seen a single soul in 10 miles. It's so peaceful, and just the views are really beautiful. I know they're quite familiar views to me, but I never tire of them, and it's nice seeing them from a new path. So yeah, I think the next church on the route is in about 4 miles, maybe 3-4 miles, something like that. Yeah, I've got this lovely section across the moor. It's such a shame that the heather isn't as bold this year, because it's been so hot, but I guess just grateful there's no fires up here. There's some fires on other parts of the north, I feel really lucky to be able to be up here enjoying all of this. of St John at Rievaulx. So I've just been in and stamped my St Aelred's Way passport. There's the church. It's actually really nice. So I'm not a church goer, but it's actually really nice just to discover some of these little churches that I wouldn't otherwise have found or visited, and it's nice that they're just open for people to go into, have a few moments of peace, and yeah, it's quite nice. So I think the next one is soon. I think it's only a few miles away. I need to check my list. Yeah, I've done 13.5 miles, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. I left at about 7 this morning, so it's about 10:15. Quite nice to be ticking off some miles, and I say new paths, which is really nice. It's been quite a lot of kind of tracks, kind of moorland tracks and fire tracks in foresty bits, but there's been some grassy ones. I've just had to come through a big field of cows, which never is very enjoyable for me, but there's actually very little so far on tarmac, so yeah, I'm expecting we'll be back on the trail soon. The other thing to note is there is a bike and horse version of this route. I'm doing the walking version, but in case anyone fancies doing it on a bike or a horse, you can do it on them as well, but it's a slightly different route. Yeah, so I'm just going to check my map because I've not been concentrating, so I'm just going to make sure I'm going the right way. And no one wants a concrete hill or tarmac hill unless you really have to. Church number 4 is All Saints Church in Hornby. So I've just been and stamped my passport in there. I feel like I'm making my own little birthday card with all the stamps, so it's quite nice. So I think from here maybe. Oh, I could have a look. I kind of think it's called Kirby next, but I have a feeling there's a... Oh no, there's 2 before called Kirby. I think these next 3 are in fairly quick succession. Oh, here's my little book. There you go, I've got 3 stamps so far. So next up is another All Saints at Old Byland, which is 3 of them are All Saints. So I've been past this church a few times before and never been into it, so they're all really nice small little village churches, so I think it's a really nice idea putting together the trail because it encourages people to visit them who probably otherwise wouldn't. So yes, 3 in quick succession, and I think I've got a bit of a hill to climb next, but yeah, there's been quite a few hills. Some of them have dragged a little bit, some have been quite steep, kind of hands on thighs steep, but there's been a few nice runnable downhills as well. So yeah, I'm not complaining at all. I'm really enjoying it, having a really nice day out. And I just saw a couple of people, first people I've seen, so 4.5 hours of seeing nobody, and yeah, that's the kind of adventure that I quite enjoy, just being out on my own. And the weather's been really nice actually. It's starting to get a little bit warm, because I guess it's coming up midday, so yeah, it's getting a little bit warmer now, but done almost 19 miles, so not too far off halfway, and yeah, I'm going to go before I have to go up this hill. I'll check in later. Church number 5 is All Saints in Old Byland. It's tucked away on the little village green, which is quite sweet. I've just done my stamp, had a glass of water, and then back on my way again. I think it's about 1.5 miles to the next, excuse me, the next church. I feel like I jinxed myself after saying, oh, it's mostly on really nice trails, because the trails to Hornby were gorgeous, and then between Hornby and here had like really steep grassy uphill, which I've been up before, so I knew what to expect. And then we've just had about 2.5 miles on the tarmac, so along a bit, down a bit, up a lot. So yeah, we've had quite a lot of tarmac, but we did go past a ford, so I dumped my buff in the ford to calm me down a little bit, which worked, so that was nice. So I'm now, it's got a couple of little kind of funny little loops on this route. So there's a loop round the Kirby, so I think there's Scorton and then Kirby churches, and then there's another little loop at Rievaulx, and then it heads back round towards Helmsley. So yeah, so I think this is the first of those little loops, this one to Kirby, and my mum is going to meet me there with a top of water, and I said to her, feel free to bring snacks, and if I fancy them, that would be great. Sometimes it's just nice having someone bring snacks you weren't expecting. So yeah, I've had a cheese wrap, I've had some brioche buns, I've had some mango, and I'm just checking directions. I've had some chia charge jelly cubes as well. So they have been my snacks, but we'll see what Mum brings. So I am just gonna wait for my map to load. It's yeah, pretty hot. Having such a lovely day. It's so peaceful, and yeah, I'm enjoying having the focus of the churches and little stamps. So, oh right, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna go and I will check in later. Bye for now. Day Church 6, St Mary's at Scotland. I'm about a mile and a half now from Rievaulx, which is where my mum's meeting me. For some reason I thought the gaps between these churches were smaller, but they're not. Anyway, some really nice little paths again. To get to here, there's a nice little downhill trail through the woods. There was another stile, so I've done 2 stiles in total, I think. So it's quite a low stile route, lots of gates, but yeah, not too many stiles. So yeah, heading to Cold Kirby now. I've missed my path. Oh, I see it now. It's only the second time I've gone wrong, so that's not too bad. Yeah, so about a mile and a half now to Cold Kirby. It is quite warm. There was no water at that church, which is fine. But I am starting to run a bit low, so I'm looking forward to getting to my mum and filling my water. Right, I'm back on track now. Yeah, so still enjoying it. A lovely way to spend my birthday. I've done 24 3/4 miles, coming up 6.5 hours. Lots of hiking today, partly hills, but partly I'm just enjoying the hiking, and it's all good training for future events. So yeah, I'm just going at whatever pace feels comfortable. Gonna have an extra snack in a minute because I'm feeling a little bit peckish. So yeah, I will catch up with you at Cold Kirby. Okay, can't remember if that's church number 7 or 8, but just been to St Michael's at Cold Kirby, and I'm now going to meet my mum for a drink top up and hopefully see what snacks she might have. So 26.3 miles done, about 20 to go. Okay, I'm just leaving Cold Kirby, just seeing Mum and Arthur. I always think for anyone who doesn't kind of do distance running or support people who do, we must just look like savages. Like I've just got there and Mum has just got out a load of food choices. I filled up my water first, a load of food choices, and first thing she out strawberries. I was like, yes. So I'm cramming strawberries into my mouth, and then she goes through. She brought us such a selection, and she was like, got some veggie sausage rolls. Yes. So she gives me those to bring. She's like, corn picnic, no. Popcorn, no. Watermelon, oh yeah, I'll have that now. Polos, yep. Starburst, yep. She's like, she gets out all these different things. I'm like, yep, no. She's never offended, because I'm like, they're all things that I eat and I like, but I have this instant yes or no, like, will I or won't I eat it? So I ate a load of strawberries, some watermelon, and then I've got a little pack up of extra things, some mini baby bells as well. Got my 2 litres of water, top back up, and it's just starting to rain again. Can't complain, it's been nice, and actually I'm a bit hot, so it'll help cool me down. This is a very familiar path because this is at the end of the Hardmoors 55 and the end of the Hardmoors 110. So at this stage it's like 7 miles to go, something like that. So it's very familiar. But I have further to go today. Next stop is Rievaulx in about 4.5 miles. I'm just going up to Rievaulx Abbey. I missed the turn to do the Rievaulx loop, so I'm doing it in reverse, which actually might work out better because it means I duplicate about a half a mile section. Maybe not quite that much. I don't know whether I said. So I like to run my age on my birthday. So I'm 43 today. And this route is advertised as 41 miles. So I'd need to do a couple of miles at the end to round it up. So actually doing a little extra half mile now probably isn't a bad thing because less to do at the end. So I'm going to go see if I can get a stamp at Rievaulx Abbey, then go to Rievaulx Church, do the rest of the loop, and then on to the next one. Ooh, ice cream. Okay, so I'm just leaving St Mary's Church at Rievaulx. Apparently formerly the Slipper Chapel of the Abbey, that's what it says. And I've just realised the signage is only in one direction, so doing this loop backwards means I'm going to have to pay attention as to where I'm going. So my watch has just clicked onto 30 miles, so 13 to go, half marathon to go. And I have all the time to do it. And yeah, I don't know why I didn't get an ice cream at Rievaulx Abbey. I think probably because I've filled up with treats from my mum, so I probably don't need any more. So yeah, so I'm going to finish the Rievaulx loop. The sad news is that the last two churches, Sproxton and Helmsley, I'm pretty sure they close. They're not open all the time, so they will be closed by the time I get there, which is a bit sad because it means I won't get to do my stamps. Never mind. Yeah, so I will have to go back and visit them another time to stamp my passport because I like completeness. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to have another snack. I think I'm going to have one of the sausage rolls that Mum gave me. And it's about 8.5 miles, something like that, to the next church. And I'll record beforehand if anything exciting happens. Otherwise, see you at the next church. Okay, so I'm back very soon after recording last time because something exciting did just happen. So, isn't it funny? I decided to, well, I didn't even really decide, I ended up going the wrong way around the Rievaulx loop. And if I hadn't, I might not have just bumped into two really lovely ladies and their dog, I think Coco, I think they said the name was. And one of the ladies, she is the co-writer of this St Aelred's Pilgrim trail. They had the t-shirts on with the waymarker on it, so I was like, they were like, oh, where are you heading? I saw him doing the trail, and she was like, oh, she wrote it. So that was so cool. So she said to me, which I didn't realise, she was like, when you're done and you have all your stamps, she said, send me, I think it was like a picture of it, details on the website, and she'll send me a finisher's pin. That's really exciting. So yeah, feeling pretty chuffed to have bumped into them. They were both really lovely. Like, you're running it all in one day. And apparently they only know one other person who's run it all. That was on the launch day. So yeah, so that was really nice. And they've added me to their mailing list for sending me details of events and things. So yeah, there you go. That was exciting. Now I'm heading uphill again, so I will catch up a bit later. I think I go this way. Hello, hello. So, still not at the next church. A couple of things. So, I didn't have to do any extra by doing the Rievaulx loop backwards. I just looked at the map wrong. So, I'm now debating whether... So, last year on my birthday, when I was 42, I did a route that was meant to be 42 miles, but it had a 4-mile diversion, so it was 46. So I'm like, I banked some mileage. Maybe I'll just finish on 41. I'm going to see how I feel when I get to Helmsley. Anyway, the reason I'm thinking that way is because the route has just been uphill for about nearly 3 miles of uphill. So I'm a bit knackered. But I'm looking forward to the corresponding downhill, which surely must come because I've just crossed a road that I know where it is, up on the tops between Sunbank and Helmsley, and you have to drop down to Helmsley, which means I have to drop down to Helmsley. So I'm looking forward to that. So that's 34 miles just ticked over, so 7 or 9 to go. Time will tell. So I'm just coming into Rievaulx Woods, which I know well. Following the little way marker still. I think you turn left here. Oh no, maybe not. I need to get close to the arrows to see what they say. So this is an example here for anyone thinking of doing it, where the bottom symbol has the horse on because that's for the horse and bike way, and then the higher up one doesn't, so that's just for walkers. So I'm going this way. The last church, St Chad's in Sproxton, there it is, and great news, it was open. So I got my stamp. So the only one I haven't got is Helmsley because it was closed when I left this morning, and it closes at 5, which is in about 5 minutes, and it's 3.5 miles away. So I don't even think, I was going to say Linford Christie. Did he run fast? Yeah. I'm not good with my runners. Usain Bolt, even Usain Bolt couldn't make it to 3.5 miles in 5 minutes. So I will just have to come back to Helmsley another day and stamp my little card then. But I'm excited that I've got most of the stamps. I'm going to show you. Oops, there we go. There are all my stamps. So just one to go. Yeah, there we go. So now I am heading through Sproxton, and I am heading towards Helmsley to the finish. Apparently it's about 3.5 miles from here. So I've done 38.5. So 39, 40. So it might be 42 when I finish, so maybe I will round up to 43. If it's only a mile, then I will. If it's 2 or more, then I won't. If it's between 1 and 2, I'll see how I feel. So yeah, there's been a nice couple of miles of downhill, so I've had a couple of faster miles, which has been quite nice, just to get them done. I'm starting to feel a bit tired, which is normal, and just a bit achy, which again, totally normal, so not stressing about it. So yeah, 3.5 miles to finish, exciting. you can see there's like fish in these pools and they keep jumping out of the water. Okay, I am back at All Saints Church in Helmsley. It is 6 p.m. and the church closed at 5 p.m. So no stamp for me, which is sad days, but anyway, it is it is. I'll come back and get it another time. And I've done 42.5 miles, so I'm gonna nip into the co-op, grab myself a very cold drink, and then I'm gonna wander for 0.44 of a mile to round up to my 43 for my age, and then I'll be done. So yeah, had a good day. I managed to lose the way markers towards the end, so I've just been wandering around Helmsley, but I made it back to the church eventually, and yeah, it's been a great day, really enjoyed it. Going to the co-op. Ta-da!